and welcome to the Industrial Automation and Optimization YouTube channel, or CoRobotics for short. This is a partnership between the universities of Lincoln, Nottingham, Trent and Montfort in Leicester, and we are part of the Midlands Enterprise Universities Network. This channel has been supported by an Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council UK Robotics and Automation Systems Network grant. Over the coming weeks, we're going to share a series of interviews and videos with you that help you understand what CoRobotics is and how our research teams can help. In this short video, we'll give you an overview of our mission and what each of us do. But first, let me hand over to my colleague to introduce themselves, starting with Mark, who will also explain more about what we're doing here. Mark.
Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, pleasure to be here. So my name is Marc Hanheide. I'm a professor of intelligent robotics and interactive systems at the University of Lincoln, and I am the director of the Center for Autonomous Systems here. So that is to cover a lot of different aspects of robotics research from a computer science and engineering perspective and number of application domains. And a couple of months back, we had a sort of first brainstorming and a meeting with a couple of industry partners, and what really came about was that a lot of people are interested in cobots these days. Cobots short for collaborative robotics or collaborative robots. And the big challenge is that while we see these robots actually entering the market, a lot of people don't quite yet know what really to do with it. And that comes probably from a number of technological challenges, because all of a sudden it's not just about the hardware. We may develop robot hardware that is safe to work with, but actually a lot of comes also to really change work patterns. Do we actually have workflows in manufacturing industry that lend themselves quite easily to a sort of collaborative pattern? And also the sort of the acceptance, let's say, from workers is a bit of a challenge here. Will people really want to work productively with robots side by side? So while we all like to see to kind of tear down the fences between robots and human workers, the question is actually what is holding us up at the moment to really reap in the benefits from that? And that motivated us to approach UK RAS, the UK Robotics and Autonomous Systems Network, with this really small sort of application for a little bit of money to put something together that culminates in this series that we're presenting here. To explore a bit more where the real challenges lie and probably what opportunities are so far left unexplored and unexploited. That really is the gist of it, right? So we're trying to talk a bit more about where robotics research stands, what problems it has, where we're coming from a kind of state-of-the-art research perspective, and what is the reality in our manufacturing sector these days.
Thanks, Mark. And Phil?
Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, my name is Philip Breedon. I'm a professor of smart technologies at Nottingham Trent University. I lead the medical engineering design research group, which may sound a little bizarre linked to this initiative. However, we do actively engage with robotics for medical and surgical applications. And we also work with industry for industrial applications of robotics and automation systems. So hence my personal and the interest at NTU in this particular initiative. One of our main roles with industry is to, and particularly with a global company in food and beverage, is to evaluate technology prior to integration. And we've done that quite a few times and quite successfully, and that can have both, of course, both positive and negative outcomes. That's also involved CoRobotics, as Mark's already mentioned the technology. And again, you know, we've seen a lot of challenges in this area in terms of acceptance and to some extent understanding of what the technology can deliver and the barriers to its adoption. So that's something we very much look forward to expanding discussion and topic and to talk around that area to get a better understanding ourselves as well of what are the barriers to adoption. Thank you.
Thanks very much. And I'm Tracy Harwood. I'm Professor of Digital Culture at the Institute of Creative Technologies de Montfort, based in Leicester. My research explores applications of emerging technologies and their impacts on people, businesses and markets. And most recently, I've been exploring roles of creative AI and virtual production, And currently I'm writing a book on the roles of creative technologies in the future of our cities. I'm director of the Art AI Festival. I've recently published a book on the grassroots of virtual production, and I co-host an international podcast on that too. On this channel, I'm looking into the area of digital twins, primarily from speculative and also usability and interactive design perspective. So I'm coming at this from a, sort of a more creative side in terms of, what you might do in terms of operations and development side in the application of robotics. So thanks very much. That's it for our introduction today. Do subscribe to our channel and keep notifications on in order to receive a reminder about the content as we release it to the channel, which will be a little bit ad hoc as we go forwards. And if you want to get in touch with any of us, you can find our links on the About page of the channel. Thanks and bye.
Thank you.